This is what happened when Simone Biles' boyfriend found out who she was. Let me tell you about a time that a football player that nobody knew of also did not know the most dominant gymnast in the world. It does not become a sour story because they are together now. When the NFL star Jonathan Owens first met Olympic gold gymnast Simone Biles, he did not know who she was. The pair went Instagram official with their relationship in August 2020. Before this, we did not know of their connection. It is not strange that the two would meet and connect. They both live in Texas. Simone has a gym in Texas that she trains in. Fortunately, it was open to the public in 2016, but from 2014, only Simone used it. Her parents built the gym called World Champion Center as their contribution to the community of gymnasts. They hope that the future Simones will get a chance to train in a world-class gym and make their communities proud. Simone continues to break barriers and records. These records inspire young gymnasts to train and become like her. Jonathan also plays for the Houston Texans. He was drafted from his college team, Missouri Western State University. He has only been playing professionally since 2018, when Simone had already won 25 Olympic and World Championships. If for any reason he breaks her heart, he would become public enemy number one. Simone is the most beloved athlete in the world, and she has been since 2018. When Simone got featured on the Facebook Versus series, Jonathan made an appearance on episode 3. He spoke about the fact that he didn't know who she was for the first time when they met. The pair first got together in March 2020 at the start of the pandemic. Suppose that isn't the classic modern-day romance. Simone, 24, saw Jonathan, 25, on Instagram and thought he was cute, so she slid into his DM. Because he was also in the Houston area, they maintained contact and hung out a week later. That was right before the lockdown that made all relationships virtual. When he told people he was dating her, he said they got astonished and made a big deal out of her achievements. He first saw how much of a big deal she was when they walked down the streets, and a group of girls started freaking out about her. Before that, he only thought she had a lot of followers on Instagram. Even before we continue, we should acknowledge that this did not go down well with Simone's fans. They already started calling him out, saying if he had seen her Instagram, then he would have known who she was because she has her profession in her bio. A lot of people went on to say that his denial makes them suspicious of his true intentions. Others have commented that he is making this story up because he cannot handle her success. According to them, she is the Beyoncé of gymnastics. This is not the first time Simone's fans are fighting a man for her. Her 3-year relationship with Stacy Irvin Jr., a wrestler, former Olympian, and coach at her gym, ended in March 2020. When they started dating, Stacy was 22 and Simone was a 20-year-old who had never had a boyfriend. He was also very supportive of her. In a now deleted Instagram comment, Stacy was showing love to a blonde bombshell, and when fans asked about his moving on from Simone, he replied, "When you find better, you find better." That statement got him almost cancelled by all of America, who adore Simone. But let's cut Jonathan some slack. He explains that he did not watch gymnastics at all before meeting Simone. The two were flirting and keeping things casual until Adria, Simone's sister, snatched Simone's phone, as all sisters do, and invited Jonathan for a trip to their lake house. Because the world was shut down, Simone was not training much, and so she got the chance to get to know him more. That was the connection. But now he knows who she is, and he is losing to her in rope climbing videos shared on Instagram. He has proven his love for her in various Instagram posts where you see them matching outfits many times. He continues to be her cheerleader and is always there for her wins since they have been together. Well, there were no games in 2020, but the 2 championships we've had in 2021 had seen him being her #1 fan. He has been excited to see Simone take on the world in Tokyo for the Olympics. He celebrated with her when she qualified for the Tokyo Olympics. He is grateful to be a part of the journey of the most outstanding athlete, as he puts it. He will not be in Tokyo in person due to COVID-19 restrictions, but we are sure that he will be cheering her on from Texas. Simone thinks that they are a perfect match because they are both elite athletes. That means they understand each other in many aspects of their profession and its bearing on their relationship. It is also why their connection is so seamless. They are also both dog persons. They love dogs and have a familiarity with them. Simone's dogs always wait to see Jonathan's and play with them when he comes around. She said, "I just love him." Right now, the pair are both focused on getting Simone more wins at the Olympics. When that is over, we will look at the future for the professional football player and his Insta-famous girlfriend, who he has now learned is the world's most prominent gymnast. Simone is indeed the Beyoncé of gymnastics and the most recognizable gymnast, but if you saw her on the streets, would you make her out instantly? Also, do you do a background check on everyone who slides into your DMs? Would you mind joining the fun conversation in the comments below? We would like to hear from you.